Greetings, beautiful people of Earth. Up in my favorite place in the world. How about I wind my window up because it's actually quite blowy today. If you cannot tell already. So I'm doing it again. I miss the feeling of the juice fast so much that I'm doing it again. How about I wind it down just a smidge to let the flies out. So it's taken me a good 9 days to get back in the swing of 100% juicy juicing. Although I have been juicing every single day since I broke my juice fast on day 30, it's been tough to give up eating again, and it's taken me a few days to get over the hump, get over the hurdle, and get back on the juice fast again, because I'm not done with the cleaning. I knew when I stopped on day 30 I wasn't done. I knew there was more to be done. There's heaps of cleaning that needs to be done. And the reason I know that is because, one, of my stools, my bowel movements, and two, I mean, there's many things, obviously. Two, I still have cracked feet, and even though my feet have improved significantly, heaps, since doing a 30-day juice fast, they're not amazing. They're not as good as they could be. They're not as they should be, I should say. So I'm going to show you a picture of how they were looking. I mean, we're talking about feet in the before picture that I did this ritual every second day, if not every day, particularly in the real heat of summer, because my cracked feet were so bad and bothering me so much. I would just lather them in moisturizer, right? Get a plastic bag so it couldn't dry out, and tie it up, and then put socks on so I could at least walk around. I would do this at night when I wasn't as mobile. And although it would feel silky and soft for a day or so after that, it didn't heal them. It didn't fix them. The problem was from the inside. And after releasing all these worms that I didn't even know I had, my feet became soft, and they weren't brittle like they look in that picture. No amount of exfoliating, scraping, moisturizer could get rid of that cracked feet look. And I absolutely think that is because of these intestinal worms that I've had, that I have been expelling out. So although they don't look brittle like that anymore, as soon as I stopped juicing and went back to eating cooked food, I started noticing a bit of roughness to them again, a little bit. I thought, oh no, oh dear, here we go. So even though they still look, pretty shitty, pretty bad, they're not like they were to start with. To start with, you can tell that is an unhealthy person. And, it takes courage to show these pictures up online, because who wants to see raggedy, ugly, unhealthy, cracked feet? Nobody. But I've been very honest and upfront with my experience with this juice journey, and I want to show people that this is the reality. You can get all the best potions and moisturizers and have all the treatments and things going, but if you are dirty from the inside out, nothing is going to mask that. I would never go and get a pedicure, because I can't imagine the strain that the poor person having to clean my feet would be going through. I wouldn't do that to someone. Are you kidding? I would never do that. I'd only go to them to get my nails painted nicely. I'd be ashamed. I would be ashamed that they would have to try and combat that and fix that. Oh my gosh, I would never do that to someone. But it turns out though, now doing it doing it the healthy way, the proper way, I don't have to go and get a pedicure. Not just yet anyway. So although you can see the difference, I took the after picture today. I've been out in the garden with flip-flops first, so my feet, are not clean, and I've just washed them with water. So I've been out in mud, I've been out doing things. But that just shows you, from me wearing flip-flops or thongs every day, that you can tell the difference. So I haven't done anything different to my feet. No moisturizer, no exfoliating, no nothing. In fact, I've even taken off nail polish, which I religiously wore on my toes, for the last several years. And after I took that nail polish off, my toenails have never been in such worse condition. So I've had to grin and bear it, take off nail polish and let my nails heal naturally. I'm not wearing falsies on my fingers anymore. They're still slowly coming better, but still I'm only halfway through them coming back to their natural selves. So doing some more juicing is what is necessary. And today has been the first day that, I'm over the hurdle. I have done a full juicing today. No food, no coffee, no nothing. I was actually detoxing really hard at about 1 o'clock this afternoon, which is, I'm kind of speechless with that, because although I'm still juicing every day, clearly, my body's needing to get back into juice mode and detox mode, because I have had like the worst headache today, and I had to lie down, and it just messed up my day. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to take some Panadol, because I need to resume my day. So I'm not going to sit there and lie there and suffer and have a headache when I can take some Panadol. And now, since taking it, half an hour, 40 minutes later of lying down, I'm perky again. I feel good. So I'm not going to lie there and suffer when, I've got things to do. If I am in pain, I will take a Panadol, and it worked. So now, had I not taken a Panadol, I wouldn't be making this video. So I'm kind of shocked that I had a headache the way I did today, because I don't even think I had that leading up to my first juice fast when I started detoxing on. Well, I didn't have anything, but I did feel, I didn't feel good, but I didn't have the sharp headache that I had today. And just small little things that I noticed even since eating. And when I talk about eating, I'm talking about eating, having 2 juices, big slamming juices a day, so at least 2 liters each, plus a big salad, having some special cheese, really high quality cheese, and some grilled shrimp or a piece of fish. And I have had a couple of coffees, I will say decaf coffees, with some milk, for old time's sake, just because I wanted them. And in fact, sometimes I know when I've been doing juice fasts, or at least trying to do a juice fast in the past, some days I just can't get through the first couple of days without drinking coffee, milk, and sugar to get me over that hurdle. But today I didn't need it. I really prayed hard to Jesus last night to give me the courage to go through with this again. And today I haven't needed the coffee. So maybe that's why I'm detoxing as hard as I am, or was. But it's on again, people. Day 1, you probably won't see this until day 5, because I want to make sure I get into the swing of things. But my body is not done with this juice fast. It's not over. I really didn't give myself enough time. I gave myself a taste of how good things could be. And although I do believe I did some type of healing, it wasn't deep enough. So here we go. And I'm going to be doing this, well, I hope I can do at least, well, definitely 30 days, but I really want to stretch it and try and do 60, but it's going to be tough because it's going to be cold, and I know how hard it is for me to juice when it's cold. So I definitely am going to do this up to 30 days, because on my 30th day is when I go and see the cardiologist, hopefully, you know, to see if everything's all right with my heart. Well, you know what, doing the juice fast has definitely helped, because I've had no tachycardia since doing the juice fast. So but that doesn't permit me to now go and, you know, screw that all up by you know, not giving my body the chance it needs to heal. Although I had some significant differences, it is clearly not long enough. And I'll judge when it's long enough by the state of my feet, state of my eyes, and also how my bowels look. My bowels have been my biggest educator on this juice fast, people. What comes out of you is going to show you what's going on within you. Let me tell you. And things that were coming out of me, like fruit, would never ever smell like that, or fresh fruit juice would never smell like that. We are talking about a foul, putrid smelling death thing that I cannot even describe in words. I cannot even describe it. And so I would like to do this juice fast until that crap is out of me. And according to John Rose, and according to people that have done long extended juice fasts, this stuff, when you are completely clean, you really are just pooing out the juice, which is kind of liquidy. It's just like, and there's no smell, there's no nothing, because it's just, you know, remnants of the juice. I was nowhere near that. I was nowhere near that. In fact, I read how someone was on day 47 and was still experiencing that putrid, rotting, foul smelling crap coming out of them. I know people that have done juice fasts for up to 90 days and still they are pooing. So I don't know how long I can do it, but I'm certainly gonna stick it out for another 30. So if you are interested in, you know, doing a juice fast with me, by all means, come along and do it. And actually, there has been some interest from people definitely online, particularly because I've been posting about it, asking me about the recipe that's responsible for getting rid of the worms. I mean, it really was by default and by accident that I found out I had worms, but a lot of people have been asking me about that, the juicing recipe. And melons is the main ingredient. Rock melon, watermelon, one apple, orange, and pineapple when they're in the store. So yeah, I don't know how it's going to be for this next time around, what I can buy. It's whatever's at my store. But melons definitely are a huge part of it. So yeah, oh my gosh, I'm glad to finally almost get through the first day, because it's taken me days. Just when I think I'm doing it, like the other night on Good Friday, like I was so, like the day was, I was moving seamlessly, and I thought I would start, and then a good friend of mine asked me to come out for fresh fish for Good Friday that was caught and given to them, and I just thought, oh my gosh, I haven't been out there for a long time. They want to cook fresh fish for me with big salads, and I thought, how can I say no? I can't say no to this. So I went, and I didn't do the juice fast on Friday, but I very much could have started Friday. But here we are on Monday, the 1st of April. Here we go.